And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show.
Tonight for Tampa Bay, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
Striding in, Matt Duffy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 10.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Correa is there, and the side. At the plate, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Billy Burns.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get the 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Ichiro Suzuki is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in safely. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Throw over to the bag, and they got him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Here's Gregory Polanco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Polanco
Lays off 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A double play ball to second. 4. Miller's got it to second for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1. Here's Starling Marte. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Now here's the pitch.
Brad Miller.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Inside, he misses, ball 4. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Changeup low, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Steven Souza stands in as he looks at a called strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
A high fastball is in there. And strike 3 called, as he says. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Brandon Moss.
Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Dickerson. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Moss will head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. In now, John Jaso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Duffy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Settling in now, Logan Morrison. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Number 7,
Into the windup
Morrison.
and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kiermaier.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Burns comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Josh Harrison stands in. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Billy Burns. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he was just flat out full, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The third base.
Riding in once again, Evan Longoria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ramos.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Wilson Ramos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brad Miller is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starling
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Moss. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-1, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to first, back in standing. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, John Jaso. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one's flared out toward left. Dickerson moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Marte off for second. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Mondesi retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Now batting,
standing in, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the line at first. And he is out on the tag. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Raul Mondesi.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Josh Harrison stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This one's flared toward left center. Duffy ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Billy Burns. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats.
Pull it to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Grounded to short. To his right, Correa. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance. Matt Duffy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco on the run, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up, calling for it. Moss, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
The third baseman, number 3.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A fastball that just misses inside. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A little tapper. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Here's Ichiro now. He'll start things out.
Designated hitter.
And the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And Ichiro's got himself a base hit. Here's Gregory Polanco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner will get back standing. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starling
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Ramos.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking to send him packing again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Brad Miller.
Brad Miller comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Burns is there. 2 down. Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Swing and a liner. Here it is on 3-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And they have taken the lead. Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Souza.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's clear to me he's absolutely hitting the wall out there. When you start missing like that, you're not working with your best stuff anymore.
Here it comes, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Moss. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
And this is low, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Swinging a looper to left. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, John Jaso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
John Jaso.
David Freese will come on to pinch hit here in a big. Time called here as with the potential time and action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ball 1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The next 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Miller, and he's set down, 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Carlos Correa.
Brad Boxberger takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Brad Boxberger.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Rasmus has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 5, second baseman
Josh Harrison stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 0-1, here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. He beat it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Billy Burns, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. As a look, now the pitch. To short. Duffy takes it in. Thought twice about the plate, but now we'll go to third. Here's Ichiro now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a flare out to left center. Dickerson over to his left, and the inning is over. Stepping in and
leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Antonio Bastardo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
89, Antonio Bastardo.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. So stepping in,
10,
Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. High pop-up. Mondesi will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Luke Hochevar enters the ball game out of the pen. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He was really making him work.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Wagner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And a rather easy first out. Here's Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Pirates.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Wilson.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 44, Tony Watson.
Derek Norris will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Derek Norris.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left. Off,
Your attention,
Colby
please.
Rasmus. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Chris Withrow.
Souza. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 52, Chris Withrow.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Steven Souza stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here it comes on 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. They're ready to raise the Jolly Roger. 38,000 plus on their feet at PNC. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very
So